Welcome back to my video. As you can probably tell from the title above, I caved and I did a little bit of a ZARA haul. It has been so long since I've shopped on the website, mainly because the last couple of collections I've been releasing, I just haven't liked anything, which has made it really easy. And I've tried to be a little bit more intentional with my shopping to only buy things that I don't currently already have, or if I can see it working into my wardrobe for a really long time. Because as you guys know, we're trying to save up for a house and I'm trying not to spend and just like buy things for the sake of like buying stuff, because we all know the adrenaline rush you get and the dopamine hit you receive every time you buy something new. It's like an addiction, I swear to God. I do have a trip coming up to Paris soon and to Tokyo, and I wanted to add some new fun pieces into my closet, and I found some things that I really liked that I definitely do not have yet, so I'm going to share them with you and kind of run through what I purchased in this ZARA haul. There's quite a bit, and some things I did purchase with the intent of using it for a very specific purpose, so I'm going to go through those ones first, which are black heels. If you guys saw my previous Essence haul, then you'll know that I returned the Magda Butrym heels that I got just because they didn't really fit quite right. They were way too big. I'm very bummed. I wish I had the right size available in stock for me to purchase, but alas, I returned it. They did not, and I could not get the shoes. They were comfortable though, albeit just like the wrong size. Of course, I'm not going to keep shoes that are wrong size for me, so I'm still on the hunt for the perfect black heel to wear. I have a lot of black heels at home already, but sadly, many of them are just not comfortable, which really sucks. Don't know why I have them. That gives me the excuse to find a good pair. So I grabbed a couple from ZARA, and first off, I found this lizard skin effect pleather pair. They looked really cute. As you guys know, I love myself a strappy sandal. I think it's a very sexy silhouette when it comes to shoes. The heels on these are not too high. I think they're about like 3 inches max. I can probably hit a 3 to a 3.5 inch before it starts to get uncomfortable for my arch. So this is actually fairly good for me. Heel height wise, I tried these on and they were perfect, no issues at all. It wraps around the ankle, which is also a really other important factor for me just because I have super weak ankles and I literally roll them all the time. I need something that's gonna stay on my feet and secure itself. So anytime I see an ankle strap, I'm like, yes, sign me up. I cannot for the life of me wear slingbacks. They just fall off my shoes all the time. I might as well just wear slip-ons or mules because at that point they don't really do anything for my feet. So foot length fits. My only issue is this thin strap at the front here. I have a very love-hate relationships with these thin straps just because I think they're so sexy and sleek. I have a pair of Stuart Weitzmans that are amazing, but these straps literally dig into your feet in the most uncomfortable way ever, and I just cannot literally wear these for longer than 10 minutes. Like, I kid you not, 10 minutes is my max when it comes to shoes like this. Given that my intention of buying these shoes was so that I could wear them as a maid of honor for Mel's wedding, and I also have the intent of being able to find the perfect black heel that I can wear essentially forever, I need a pair of shoes that are comfortable. And because these are like so thin that they dig into my feet, I was immediately like, no. But they are essentially the perfect silhouette. I would have liked this if it was a little bit thicker and it had like more of a strap that went down the back and kind of held onto my foot as opposed to digging in to the knuckles area. It's like the perfect shape at the top. Like, everything about the shoe is so perfect. It's just a freaking strap up here. It drives me insane. Alas, it'll be going back, but if you are not bothered by thin straps, these are so sexy and I'd recommend getting them because they have a very classic, timeless look to them. Next up are these shoes. I was no way intending to wear these for Mel's wedding, but I was in a black shoe kick, so I decided to pick them up. They are, again, kind of like a slim heel, around 3.5 to 3 inches in the back, so very comfortable height, and it has a very wide toe band on the top here. It's very rectangular. I think a little bit too casual to wear to a wedding, but I liked it because the sides, even though it's just a mule slip-on, it comes up quite high, so it hugs your foot and keeps it in place. My biggest gripe when it comes to mules or like slip-on heels like this is that my heel and my ankle just come off all around when I'm walking. They don't stay in place, which is why I like ankle straps. So I thought that because these go high up, it would be comfortable. You need to be so careful when you're getting shoes like this because if this cuts into the outer bones of your feet, like where your toes are here, it is gonna bruise, it is gonna cut, and it's gonna be so freaking painful. These would be actually really cute if it didn't have the little micro bow at the top here. I think with the bow, it just makes it look a little bit too casual, juvenile. Without the bow, they would have looked really elegant and sleek, and these are actually surprisingly extremely comfortable. I don't know what they put into the footbed here, but there is a lot of padding, and it's very soft, which ZARA does not usually do with their shoes. So if you want like a very fun kind of like casual look like this, then these are cute shoes to get. They're not gonna be necessarily timeless, but it's very on trend with this kind of like Y2K throwback fashion style right now. And I'd have to say, because they're so comfortable, it's a win for me, even though I have nowhere to wear these to and I only want to buy a pair of black heels for a wedding right now. I'm gonna return them. But if I was like in a mode to just like shop because I wanted cute shoes, I would definitely add these to my list. Also, I want to mention they have grips on the bottom compared to the other shoes that I had. Actually, these have grips, but a lot of the times when I buy shoes, they're like smooth on the bottom and it just sucks because you're gonna slip and trip over yourself and fall. These have like a really nice rubbery grip grip on the bottom, so you're gonna be quite steady on your feet, but these are so freaking adorable. I wish I had a reason to keep these. Do I just keep them for pairs? They're so cute. I don't have shoes that look like this. I don't know. I think the toe bed is just too square for me. It's just a little bit too out there, so I think I'm gonna return them. Okay, these shoes I die for, and they're insanely comfortable. I'm just gonna show them to you. They're this adorable pair of like just ostrich feather slippers. They're heels, but they look like slippers, and they're actually surprisingly very comfortable. There's not a lot of padding on the footbed, but it's lined by this like sateen material that's very soft on your feet. The heel height, I would say maybe 2.5 inches at the most, so very, very comfortable and super manageable. And it has like a very thick band across the top here, which is what is making the shoe so comfortable. I love the fact that it has these ostrich feathers. It gives it that very slipper look, kind of like the sleeper ones. I've always wanted to get my hands on them, but they're so expensive. This is a much more affordable option. It does have the grip on the bottom here, so you're not going to slip and fall. My only gripe with these types of heels is that it's a very, very specific look that you're not going to be able to recycle over and over again, because number one, it is a very statement shoe, so you can't wear it all the time. I mean, you could, but it's not great when you constantly wear the same accent piece over and over again. You do kind of want to like space it out. Number two, these feathers are really cute, but you can never wear these anywhere wet. Otherwise, you're going to drag all over the ground, become a sopping mess. And if you guys have not seen wet feathers, when they dry, they do not dry cute. These are going to dry like a clumpy mess, and it's just never going to look good again. So they have a very explicit, I guess, weather temperament to them, and you can essentially only wear it when it's dry outside, or if you're not going to be walking anywhere that's disgusting and gross. And if you guys have seen downtown Toronto, you will know how disgusting it is. I don't think I have any situations where I could truly wear these shoes to, unless I'm going to like a formal gala, a charity event, somebody's wedding. And then even then, I don't know if it would be appropriate for me to wear these shoes to somebody else's wedding, because I feel like they're very attention grabby and it's just not a cute look. So although these shoes are insanely comfortable and I really like the look, I just think they're too occasion for me to keep, because I'm gonna have a really hard time finding the right situation to wear these, and they're just gonna sit in my closet collecting dust. That's another thing, because they have feathers on them, they're gonna collect so much dust that by the time I actually have the chance to wear them, I'm gonna have to take them out and like shake them to get rid of all the dust. So unfortunately, they will be going back to Zara, and it truly breaks my heart, because out of all three of the pair of shoes that I just showed you guys, these ones are probably my favorite because they're just so beautiful. Ugh. Okay, now we can get into the clothes. I bought a few pieces that were trend because I wanted to try them out to see if I would like them. First off, right off the bat, are the parachute pants. I'm not that gal, guys. Like, I like a good street style, but I'm not like an edgy kind of, I don't know how to explain it, like the edgy girl street style. When it comes to street style for me, very boxy cuts, like an oversized blazer, maybe like a super short pleated mini skirt. That is about it. My street style is not like grungy. So I thought that I could try these parachute pants on, and I mean, they're cute, but they're super low rise. It's just not my vibe. I don't see myself wearing this. They're really cute silhouette though, and they have like a drawstring here so you can tighten them along with an elastic waistband. And at the very bottom, they're open wide like this, but you can also drawstring them if you want to have that like cinched in cuff at the bottom look. They're nice for a black pair, and I thought that maybe for black pants I would like them, but I don't know. It's not my style, so I'm gonna have to pass on these. I honestly just picked these up just to try the trend to see if I would like it, and it is a no for me. It's just not my look. Another trend I wanted to try were the cargo pants trend, and I think I could get along with this one because I like a wide leg pair of denim. So I picked up this black pair, and after trying them on, I think I'm gonna really like a white pair instead. I tried on some at Uniqlo that I thought were women's. Essentially, they were men's. I couldn't fit into them. They were just too big for me, but I think I really like a creamy white oversized pair of cargo pants, and that's what I need to get. So I tried on these black ones from Zara. They're surprisingly like low rise for what I felt. I couldn't actually even zip these up. They were very tight. I find that Zara sizing is like all over the map. They're either like too tight or too big in my same size when I ordered the same size across the board. These are 32, a US 0, and they're just like way too tight on me. They are cute though. I found that they were a little bit short. I wish they were a little bit longer, and I think this would have been a really, really adorable if it was in a white pair. I didn't even bother putting these up all the way because I just don't fit into them, but I've come to terms with the fact that like black cargo pants are just not my vibe. So I'm gonna look for a pair of white ones, and I find myself gravitating toward white pants a lot. I think that's just my look. I just like white clothes all around, so I'm probably gonna have to get a white pair. In the vein of white pants, I picked myself a new pair of cream high-waisted ones. So you guys may have seen in my content before, I have quite a few pair of white pants. I have the kind of cargo-y, meshy material ones that I got from Cost last summer, which I really love. Those are like a true crisp white, and I stained them when I was in Italy. I was so mad. I also have a pair of high-waisted white pants from Princess Polly that have some rips in the denim. I don't really think ripped denim is my personal style at the moment anymore, so those are kind of stored in the back of my closet. I also have a pair of cream high-waisted high-waisted white pants that kind of have a flare at the bottom and they're kind of an ankle cropped. And I'm really liking a longer pair of pants right now. I'm just not feeling the ankle cropped unless it's like a slim boot cut or kind of like a slim tapered pant. So I wanted something a little bit longer, which I don't have, surprisingly. I picked up this pair from ZARA and they're so comfortable. I think I might just have to permanently size up because I got the 34, which I guess is a US 2, and these ones fit really nicely, like literally perfectly, whereas the 32 and the other pair just were like So anyways, back to this pair of pants. They are cream colored. I actually think this would work perfectly with that Massimo Dutti cardigan that I just got because it's like a very warm cream, super high-waisted, and it doesn't have contrast stitching, which surprisingly happens a lot when it comes to white or cream colored pants. It's just like white or similar colored stitching across the top here. Very high-waisted, very comfortable, not too tight, not too loose. Pockets in the front, pockets in the back, and like a really long length that has the perfect width at the bottom. It is not flare, it's not tapered, it's just like a straight boot cut. I think I'm going to be keeping these ones because I've been looking actually for the perfect pair of white pants for a really long time. I think I may have finally found them. I don't usually like denim from ZARA. It checked off every box that I wanted, like the fit and the color and the length. It was good. So this is a keeper for me from ZARA. Now we're gonna go into like dresses and top territory. Unfortunately, I did not hit the jackpot when I came to this order. So first off, I got this really cool kind of like khaki strapless tube dress. It folds down at the top, but kind of looks utilitarian because it has all like the belt loops in it. It comes all the way down like this. It's quite big. It's a really long dress that I think would be really cute and simple, easy to wear. You don't need any crazy styling. You could add a belt to it if you wanted to. It just looked very chic, nicely tailored and put together. The biggest plus for me was the fact that it has pockets, which is really cool. But as soon as I put my hands in the pockets, there was a hole in this side, like my fingers going into the pocket here, which is a little weird given the fact that this dress is like $70. It's not cheap. And then also in the back, I like the fact that there's this added little detailing. I don't think this is like functional. You don't really do anything to it. I guess you could take this off if you want to make it a little bit larger, but I would just keep it on for this cute little detailing in the back. It has a zip on the side here. You just pull it up and down. And it has a slit where you pull the zip up. It does not have the slit on this side, so that is the one difference. It fits perfectly in the torso, up where my rib cage is. But when it comes to the top here, like I know I'm not well endowed, but this dress is cut so wide that it could literally flop forward. But it's tight enough that it's not going to slide down. It just has all this gaping space at the top, and no matter what kind of bra I wear with this, it would never cover my boobies. And I ordered this in a size extra small, so now I'm just wondering like who was designed for. Were they wearing like a size C cups? Because it is huge on me and I literally can't bend. I had to walk around holding it up all the time, or else I risk this literally just folding over. So unfortunately, between the hole in the pocket and the construction on the top of this dress, it will be going back, but I just love the silhouette and the color and the look. It is literally tailored to perfection, besides the fact it doesn't fit on the top. If you have bigger boobs, this might be a cute dress for you. I know Paris is not the warmest in May. I also know that there's a strike going on right now, so we'll see how cute I can wear my outfits then. So I wanted to get a couple of long sleeve items that I'd be able to wear during like day and night and not feel too chilly and not have to wear a jacket with me. I have been really liking this off the shoulder dress that I saw on their website. I was hesitant because we're going for Mel's bachelorette and she's the bride, so I don't know how many white pieces I'm going to bring with me, but I figured it's a very like simple, classic kind of look that I can always rewear afterwards. And I like the fact that it's off the shoulder and ruched, so it gives a little bit more detailing. Ruching is very popular right now, especially with mesh and light fabrics to create texture on the silhouette of the body, and I just liked how this looked on the model. When it arrived on me, very different story. So I am flat as a board, and I think this dress, you just need to have boobs for it to look nice, otherwise it just hangs off of you really sadly and it just doesn't look great. Another issue that I had with the ruching is that it doesn't really stay properly on your shoulders. It is sewn to where your shoulders should be, but when you fold it over, it has a tendency to also fold the inside, so you start to see the seam, which is not cute. And these kind of hang straps for your hangers really pop out too. So it's not a good look overall. I thought it would be really cute to wear, but then when I put it on, it looks totally different on me versus what it looks like on the model. So unfortunately, this is another piece that will be going straight back to ZARA. So far, we're at like 0 for 1. There's like nothing here that's working except for that one pair of pants. But we're getting close to some other pieces that I think I'm really gonna like. Dresses. I'm really loving bodycon dresses right now. I can't even figure out how this one is. Okay, so I figured it out. This is a high neck dress with lots of paneling details on it. Okay, sorry. This is the front here that has the mesh kind of stitching going down front. Like I said, ruching is really, really popular. I also like that ruching helps to hide any sort of like underwear lines or like bra lines that you may have. have because it kind of like hides away within all the textures. If you're also not comfortable with like a super smooth dress either, it just looks very flattering on everybody because it shows off your figure without showing other things that you don't want shown. So I like that this is a high neck because I don't really have much going on in the booby section. I think that a high neck looks really sophisticated, especially if you're gonna be wearing a bodycon figure hugging dress. I really like the shape of this dress and how it looks on me. My only concern is that it's a very bright green, and as you guys know, I love greens. It's like one of my favorite colors to wear. I just don't really wear greens like this. I wear them all as solid colors, and I know this is 100% going to be a party dress that I can wear in Paris, but I don't go clubbing, guys. At least not here anymore. I haven't gone in like a few years, and we have a child now, which makes it even harder for me to go out partying. So I honestly don't know when the next time I would wear this dress is. It's $45, so this is very expensive to rationalize wearing just once to go partying. I think if I just still had that lifestyle, I would wear this so much more, but it's not me, so I can't really keep this if I'm only gonna wear it once. So unfortunately, it is stunning on, but I'm trying my best to be intentional with my purchasing and to only buy things that I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of, and this just ain't it. It's really cute, but it ain't it. So it's gonna be a one-time wear and stuck in the back of my closet. So because of that, I will be returning this one straight to Zara. I really wanted a dress from Fancy Club. It is this Vietnamese design house, but I believe they manufacture their stuff out of the States, and they have the cutest like mesh material dresses that have like long tendrils on them. That whole like kind of tendril look is really, really trendy right now, and I think I can get quite a bit of wear out of that one, especially an all black one, because I can layer it and have like a bra and bottom or like a whole bodysuit underneath, depending on how revealing you want to be. And because it's black and you're fairly covered, you can wear it quite a bit. All the ones that I wanted were out of stock, and they're also like $300. I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to wear something like that. Plus it's a dress, so how often can I actually wear a dress? I found this tank top. It is so cute. It's in green, of course, because I love green, and it has those cute little, I'm gonna call them jellyfish tentacles, because they kind of look like that with the like the loose detailing here. It's a very light, breezy material, and I honestly think this would be really cute in the spring or summer throughout the year, not just in Paris. At the moment, I'm envisioning myself wearing this with kind of like a really short black mini skirt to go out and party in, and then in the summertime I can wear these with a pair of jeans, pants, those white pants that I just showed you guys. I think it would look really chic together. It's a light breezy top. The only thing I don't love is the fact that you can't adjust the straps, so you do need to be careful when you're wearing this, and it is not lined, so I will have to wear some like little pasties underneath. But overall, it's a great fit, a cute top for the summertime. Obviously very trendy because it has a whole jellyfish tentacle look to it, but I think it's really adorable, super lightweight, great for the summertime, and it kind of achieves a look that I want without having to spend like $400 on this. It is not cheap though. This is a $60 top, so I will be wearing this a lot throughout the summer just to get my wear out of it. My only fear is that it might be a little bit too trendy, because I know these are really popular right now. I think it's gonna be a timeless look since this was like super popular in the 2000s. It'll eventually come back. I didn't own anything like this, otherwise I would go back home to my parents' house in Ottawa and just like pull that out of the woodwork and rewear it. But because I don't, I'm gonna be wearing this one, and I'm obsessed. The color's cute. It's very muted, and I'm actually kind of glad that I found this. Similar to that top, I also found this long sleeve one. I think it's almost the exact same color, and it has that ruffle detailing that gives you the very jellyfish tentacle look. It also has a rosette in the front, so when you attach it, it's really hard for me to show holding it up. It has the little rosette in the middle here, and I'm really liking rosettes right now. I know they're super trendy too, so I think I might actually just try to make myself one instead of buying it. It's super easy. You can just buy like silk flowers from Michael's and like a silk strap and kind of sew them together and have your own instead of spending like $30 for one online. That's probably the route I'm gonna go. And I also like that the sleeves are really long, super lightweight, but it's giving me a little bit too much of like hippie vibes. I don't know how often I'm gonna like having these long flary sleeves. They are very cute, and paired together with a pair of like high-waisted bell-bottom pants, I'm thinking like zebra printed ones would be so out there, but really adorable and super chic with this. I think it'd be perfect, but it's too trend, and I am not that trend gal. I just wanted to try it on just to see how it would fit. It's actually very oversized, to be honest. I got this in the size extra small, and it's so loose on me. You will 100% need to wear something underneath this, or else you might as well just walk naked. This does nothing to cover you up. So I think it's really adorable. If you want a long sleeve, get it. If not, then this is not your vibe. I also know that with my habit of eating food, whenever I wear long sleeves that drape down, they always get into my food. That happened before a few years ago when I wore those sweaters that had like the ties around the sleeves. It was a bad decision, and given how delicate this material is and that it's $80 for this top, I don't think it's a good idea for me to keep it. So unfortunately, very cute, but I think that tank top fills a void that this one also kind of competes with, so I do not need both, and this one will be going back to Zara. If you cannot tell, I'm in a super ruffly vibe right now. I actually was tempted to keep keep this top. It is a black one with the ruffle detailing, the chiffon material. It ties in the front, but hear me out. I have too many black tank tops that already look like this and kind of have some sort of ruffle detailing, and it is very cute. I feel like it's a good everyday top if you want that ruffle look and aesthetic without going all the way out there with the jellyfish tentacles, but it's just so simple and so ruffly and a little bit too girly. It's going slightly towards Victorian that it just kind of like just push the boundaries and threshold of what I wanted when I came to a top like this. So unfortunately I will be returning it. The straps are also a little bit too long for me. As you guys know, I have very flat boobies, so my nips sit up higher than the normal person that would have larger boobies where they can kind of like gravitate down a bit. And because these straps are not adjustable, I am constantly at risk at flashing my nipples, and that's not a cute look. So because of that, I will be returning this. If you have bigger boobs, I think this would be really cute to get kind of that ruffly trend look without going all the way out there and acquiring the jellyfish tentacles that are on that green top. Very cute top nonetheless, just didn't work out for what I needed to do. And then this last dress, I don't know what drove me to get this. It looked cute on the model again, but just looked horrendous on me. It is this like python printed, super loose, flowy dress with tons of ruffling. It gives me very like rat and boa vibes. I've always wanted to order a dress from Rat and Boa, but it's American, and unless I'm going to the States, I can't because the duties and taxes on that would be astronomical coming to here, given the fact that the dresses are already $200-300 a piece. This would be cute for a resort destination kind of look. Alas, I'm not going anywhere remotely close to that in the meantime, so I literally have nowhere to wear this dress. I don't think it's very city appropriate for Paris, nor would I wear something like this to Japan, so I honestly just purchased it with this order to try it on. The front has all this like cute ruffly detailing, but it's also a very shapeless dress. The thing that I find with a lot of these chiffon ruffle shirts and dresses is that they are very shapeless because you want that kind of like ethereal look where the fabric kind of just like moves around you. And because it is a maxi length dress, it just doesn't work. If you have like a nicely proportioned body, which I don't, I think this could look really cute, but because I'm flat as a board, I literally look like I just have a cape on, and it's not a cute look. Added to the fact that I don't like that these straps you can tie yourself and it changes to a different color in the back. It's like a dark brown. I know they probably wanted to add some intrigue and detail in the top here, but I actually would have much preferred if this dress was the same print all the way throughout and they didn't switch to a different color on the back straps completely. I don't like it. The one good thing I will say about this dress though is that it is lined on the inside, so you don't really need to worry about wearing a slip underneath. You could just throw it on and just wear it out as is, provided that you tie these tight enough up here that you're not flashing anybody with this super loose material. I do like the straps that are adjustable because then you can tie it a little bit tighter. Compared to the other two tops that I showed you that you can't adjust the straps, this one gets bonus points for the adjustable strap and the lining on the interior. I just didn't like the fit overall, and the silhouette was just like, So this one unfortunately will be going back. The last thing I'm going to show you is very out there, and I wasn't sure I would like it, but I tried it on and I surprisingly loved it. I don't know why. First of all, it is purple, like a light pastel lilac-y mauve color. I never wear colors like this, so this is really weird for me, but it's this like super gauzy material, but like a very bodycon type of dress. It's all the way up, really high collared, super long sleeves as well, and it has this like slight texture to it where it's kind of like, I don't really know how to explain. There's like lines in the fabric, and when you wear it on, it's very comfortable. It's not too tight. It has lots of give and stretch in it, but it is very, very revealing, so you're gonna have to wear like a bodysuit or a bra and pants underneath. And it is a super statement dress because once you wear it once, you can't wear it again like over and over again. It's definitely not a casual everyday to wear out type of dress, but I love this, and I think this would be really great for nightlife in Paris if you just want to wear a bodysuit underneath. Super chic with a pair of like sparkly heels and a cute handbag. I own nothing like this, and I think this could look really cute if you wear this with kind of like a strapless mini dress on top of it to give it a layered look if you don't want to be too revealing and have this really long underneath. It gives you that kind of like two-layered textured Miu Miu look that was like really cute on the runway. I was not expecting to like this dress. I was actually worried it was going to be shapeless and A-line, but it hugs your figure really beautifully. It's like just the perfect amount of transparency that you can wear something underneath to give it kind of like a flash of sexiness without it being overly revealing. And I kind of surprised myself for how much I liked this purple shade. So I think I will be keeping this dress. It's a little bit more on like the affordable side, which I like. It's cheaper than that top. It's actually $45, which is great. I'm just gonna have to find a lot of different ways to wear this because I don't own anything like this in my closet yet, but I think there is a lot going for this dress, and picture myself wearing this in a bunch of different ways already. It's really, really cute and so unique. All in all, that seemed like a really depressing haul for ZARA because almost everything I'm gonna be returning except for 3 pieces. The white pair of pants, that jellyfish tentacle top, and that purple dress. 2 pieces I was hoping that would work out and ended up working out, and 1 piece that just purely surprised me. Overall, everything else, a lot of cute pieces that I loved are just not gonna work for my current style and what I want and how I foresee myself wearing them. So they will be going back, which is probably good for my bank account and my Visa card because I don't need to be spending that much at Zara. And I'm thanking myself right now for being a little bit more rational and intentional with how I'm spending my money. So that is everything in this Zara haul. Unfortunately, a lot of it will be going back to the store, but I'm okay with that because I'll be saving a lot of money and my bank account will be way happier with me. Thankfully, only 3 of the pieces worked out. 2 of them were ones that I was like crossing my fingers will work out well, and 1 was a surprise piece at the end that I just fell in love with that I wasn't expecting to, so it worked out really nicely. Everything's gonna get packaged up and sent back pretty soon because I do not need to keep these things here with me taunting me, especially the ones that like I love but realize I didn't really have a place for in my closet. I need to send those back before I change my mind because that's gonna be really bad for me if I do change my mind and decide to keep them. Let me know if you guys have any favorites from my little haul and if you've picked up any of them for yourself. I found that this current collection at Zara is like pretty good and it's very tempting, but I had to keep myself and refrain from buying more. So many cute pieces though. I love them all. As always, if you guys want to see more of me, you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok where I post a little bit more frequently so you can get some more content from me. But of course, I've been posting quite a bit on my shorts here recently too, so I hope you guys have been enjoying that and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day and yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Bye!